Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and to another World of Warcraft video. I'm back from Blizzcon and I'm super excited to see where they're going to take WoW starting now and within the next several years, as we didn't just get one announcement for a new expansion, but for 3 brand new expansions that make up what Blizz is calling the World Soul Saga. The War Within is the first chapter of this saga, where we'll descend into the surface of Azeroth to explore a subterranean world of wonderment, meet the new allied race, and of course face evil lurking around every corner, since that's what we always seem to do. Midnight, the second expansion, is where we'll return to the old world, specifically to the land of Quel'Thalas, to come to the aid of the elves to protect the Sunwell from the invading forces of the Void, who are attempting to plunge the world into darkness. And finally, the last Titan will be the last part of this saga, once again returning to the old world and the wintry expanse of Northrend, where in Ulduar we'll witness the return of the Titans to Azeroth, experiencing what their intentions are and the true nature of Azeroth. First up, what exactly is happening within this new chapter of World of Warcraft? We're being called by the radiant song and dreamy visions that are coming from the heart of Azeroth to delve deep into the underground expanse of Khazalgar. In this subterranean world, we'll meet a Titan-forged race made from living stone called the Earthen. They're guided by the edicts of the Titans that provide the core instructions for their society. Through earning their trust, they will become a playable allied race that can be played by both Alliance and Horde. Another culture that we'll come across is the Arathi, descendants of the OG Arathorian Empire, tough and resilient, wielders of holy fire and bastions of light against dark. They have recently found themselves here, but trapped for reasons we still aren't sure of. Their home is an established cavern in which they're constantly fighting off attacks from the Nerubians, and even though their numbers are small, they're able to still fend off the attacks for now. The Nerubians are ancient survivors of the Black Empire and have rejected their former masters, developing their own culture here. Xal'atath the Harbinger is looking to invoke a new dark legacy and therefore has struck a deal with the Nerubian Queen, offering them a future in which they could become a mighty kingdom once again. And with their loyalty, Xal'atath will turn chosen Nerubians into an even more vicious and ferocious race. We're going to explore 4 new zones within Khazalgar. The Isle of Dorn is a beautiful, lush expanse and home of the earthen surface dwellers. This is an oasis of fertile soil, flowering plants, and cascading waterways. Further down, you'll discover the Ringing Deeps, an industrial area where the earthen engage and work as instructed by the edicts. They utilize complicated machinery, lava-infused foundries and forges, and waterways that make up this cavernous space. Hallowfall is bordered by an endless underground sea and the home to a gigantic crystal that provides bright light for the Arathi, who have built this into a small civilization and utilize their holy fire to fight off attacks from the Nerubian. And finally, the Nerubian capital of Azj-Kahet is the deepest area beneath the surface and houses the City of Threads, a structure that climbs higher and higher as old buildings crumble and new ones are built on top of the rubble. There are 4 different sections of town within the City of Threads that we'll get to explore as we come across this vast city. There's a new feature called Delves that stems and takes concepts from other content like Torghast, scenarios, and even horrific visions. Delves are 10 to 15 minute, seamlessly integrated world events that you can do solo or with a group of 4 friends. You'll be accompanied by an NPC companion, Bran Bronzebeard, for Season 1, and you'll be able to customize his abilities to suit your playstyle as well. Delves will also be added to the roster of weekly rewards that you can get through the Great Vault. At the end of clearing the delve, you'll find some treasure waiting for you. These can come in smaller treasure chests that you can open immediately, and any resplendent chests that show up, you may need to collect keys to open just by doing other delves, outdoor content, or a weekly quest. Warbands is a new ult-friendly system that is being introduced to share certain warband items, reputation, a bank, flight paths, achievements, and more across all your characters. Finally. Hero talents are talent points you'll receive for the 10 levels we'll progress through in the War Within. The number of trees available is equal to the number of specializations that are available for that specific class. This chart shows all the potential hero specs that Blizzard is planning on bringing into the new expansion. These are preliminary and, of course, are subject to change. My eyes are on that Dark Ranger, though. Dynamic flight, or the dragon riding system as we have come to know it, introduced in Dragonflight, is here to stay and will be available for other flying mounts in flyable areas before the War Within even launches. We'll be able to switch back and forth between the dynamic flight and the regular flying style that we're used to. We'll utilize the dynamic flight system right from the start of entering Khazalgar, while the regular flight options will be unlocked once you've hit max level and have completed the campaign. For those PvPers out there, a new battleground is coming. This is a 10v10 capture map in the Ringing Deeps and will be similar to the Silver Shard Mines. They're continuing with the next bits of interface updates as well. The spellbook is getting an overhaul, providing a larger layout in order to have more pages fit in on one screen, so you can easily see all your spells and spells from talents and specializations in a centralized location. Some pieces of the quest interface are also getting updated, just to offer some filtering options and the ability to hide and show certain objectives in the quest log itself. Blizz wants to continue to remove social constrictions and are offering cross-realm guilds so that friends that play on opposite factions are given the ability to freely play together. So that's just a preview of Blizzard's upcoming expansion, The War Within. I wanted to try and break it all down into smaller layers so you can get more of a glimpse of what's to come, and as we get a little more information, I'll have some deeper dive videos headed your way. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you like it and share it with your friends. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next video.